Hello, my dear children. Children, in our previous video, we have learned that all living and non-living things around us make up environment. Natural environment is very important because it serves as the basic life support systems like air, water, and soil. So it's very important to maintain a perfect balance between natural and human environment. We all human beings depend on environment as we all need air, water and soil for our survival. So it's our responsibility to manage natural resources carefully and protect the nature also. But the question arises, what can we do to protect nature and make sure that future generations do not run short of natural resources? Children, as we all know that deforestation is one of the major cause which is responsible for environmental imbalance. The loss of trees and other vegetation leads to climatic change, soil erosion, flood, fewer crops, and also increase in the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So the very first thing we should take care of is to protect and save our forest. We should not cut trees in large number. We should plant more and more trees. Children, wildlife is also important in balancing the environment. Now, India and many other countries have set up wildlife parks to protect forest and wild animals. No one is allowed to hunt or trap animals or cut down trees in these areas. Besides, there is general ban on hunting, trapping and trading in some endangered animals. For example, tigers, lions, dolphins and some other types of birds also. No one can hunt these animals. No one can trade these animals. So we could all try to protect forest by not polluting them. We could also stop using things made of horns, fur, skin, feathers, etc., which are made up of the parts of animal parts of wild animals. So, the next thing which we should do is to reduce pollution. We want to save our environment, we have to reduce the pollution as we have done in our previous video that air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, they all just are responsible to imbalance the environment. So it's our responsibility that we all should do the maximum efforts to reduce the pollution. Some steps to reduce pollution can only be taken by the government, but some other steps we people can also take. Like municipalities and industries should clean wastewater before allowing it to flow into water bodies like rivers, lakes, and etc. As we all know that industries cause enormous water pollution by directly discharging their untreated effluents into water bodies, which contain so much chemicals which are harmful. So if we stop throwing garbage into drains, we would reduce the work that municipalities have to do. The next is we could separate the garbage into that kind that rots also and that can be recycled. We should keep the waste that rots easily, like vegetable peels, and cooked food, etc. We should keep this garbage separate and the waste that can be recycled, like plastic, glass, metal, we should keep it separately. So we can make the compost out of the first kind, like vegetable peels, cooked food can be used to make compost, which is very beneficial for the plants. And the second kind, like glass, plastic, metals, etc., can be given to the kabadi walas who can sell it for the recycling. And this would not only reduce pollution but also save our resources. Now, the next important thing is people who have their offices, schools, etc., in the same locality should form a carpool to travel to and fro using one car instead of separate cars. So forming carpools reduces pollution and saves fuel. So do walking or cycling to places that are close by and using electric or hybrid cars. Uh, Children, a big part of electricity we use is made by burning fuel. If we stop wasting electricity, we would reduce pollution and we can save our resources. So we should switch off lights and fans when not in use. We can also use LED lights because they need less electricity. Instead of burning fuel, we can also use non polluting or clean sources of energy. For example, we could use solar energy. Solar energy is the sun's energy. Solar cookers, solar water heaters, solar cells can be used to cook or heat water and make electricity respectively. Wind and flowing water are other clean sources of energy that can be used to make electricity. So, children, we should do maximum efforts to save our environment. We should follow all these methods, all these things, the way we can reduce the wastage of water, electricity, and other things which help us to save our soil also. So, dear children, this video was all about the balance of nature, which is very essential for all of us. And it's very important to maintain the balance between environment and human environment because we all exist because of this environmental balance only. Our existence and the existence of other living organisms depend upon environment. All the best, my children.